In today's video, I'm looking at the HP Officejet Pro 8025 wireless all-in-one printer, which is pretty much identical to the HP Officejet Pro 8028 and 8035. The differences seem to be where these devices are sold and what ink subscriptions they come with, but other than that, these three units are pretty much the same. And if you're looking to set any of these printers up, I have a step-by-step video on how to do that, so feel free to check that out as well. At first glance, the Officejet Pro 8025 isn't exactly a compact printer, yet it isn't unusually large either, measuring in at about 18 inches in length by about 15 inches deep by about 9.5 inches tall. The body is made from plastic, and the design language seems to remind you of printers from the late 90s or early 2000s. The body has a combination of white and gray panels with a touch of modern flair. More about the build quality in a minute. The 8025 is reasonably straightforward to set up, no serious aggravations or surprises, with the exception of one extra step, which I mentioned in my setup video. Once set up and powered on, you'll notice that the printer's main interface is its 2.7-inch color touchscreen, which tilts about 45 degrees to give you better viewing angles. The menus and options on the touchscreen are intuitive, and the screen itself was responsive and worked pretty well. The power indicator light and the Wi-Fi indicator light are to the left of the screen, and the power button is right above it. This being an all-in-one printer means it can print, scan, copy, and send faxes. In order to fax, scan, or make copies, you can either use the extremely useful automatic document feeder, which can handle up to 35 sheets of letter or A4 sized paper, or you can use the scanbed right beneath it that'll also handle single sheets as large as letter or A4. Oh, and by the way, the automatic document feeder has this compartment that you can open to clear any paper jams that you might have. It also has this other panel that allows you to easily remove a large set of originals once you're done making copies or scanning. A pretty thoughtful touch. When it comes to making copies, the 8025 gives you quite a few really useful options, like being able to make copies of photos and ID cards, making double-sided copies, previewing copies before printing them, and even resizing documents before you make copies. All helpful features for the home office. When it comes to scanning, you can scan to your computer or smartphone using the HP Smart app. The app lets you save these scans either as PDFs or as JPEGs. You can also scan and send to an email address of your choice. As with copying and scanning, the 8025 also comes with quite a few features for folks looking to send a fax. That is, if you still for some reason need to send a fax. And in case you're wondering, the phone jack and extension jack for the fax are at the back of the printer. So if for some reason you choose not to connect to your printer wirelessly, you have two wired connection options. You can either connect the printer to a single computer using the USB port on the back, or you can connect the printer to a wired network using the Ethernet port, which is right next to the USB port. When it comes to printing, you can print to the 8025 from almost any device in your home, as long as that device is on the same Wi-Fi network as the printer. Printing from a phone and a Mac or PC worked flawlessly. The 8025 is fed paper from this closed paper tray, which can hold up to 225 sheets as large as 8.5 by 14 inches. In order to accommodate these larger sheet sizes, you will have to extend the paper tray using the extension tabs on the inside of the paper tray. The tray's paper guides also accept up to 10 envelopes at a time. The 8025, 28, and 35 use 4 910 series cartridges, which are located in this compartment in the middle of the printer. You can either use the standard versions of the 910 series or double your print yield by buying the 910 XL series cartridges. I'll leave links to both the 910 and 910 XL series cartridges below in case you're looking for cartridges for these printers. When it comes to print quality, the 8025 definitely outperforms home grade printers, both when it comes to color and black and white prints. The black and white prints are crisp and consistent, as you can see here, and the color prints are also of a better quality than your average entry-level home color printer. The colors are well reproduced and the images were sharp and well saturated. However, for some reason, I just couldn't get it to print borderless borderless color prints, which is a little disappointing as several entry-level color printers these days can produce borderless prints. Let me know in the comments below if you have any better luck getting this feature to work. When it comes to print speed, the results are a mixed bag. The black and white print speed was pretty decent. However, the color print speed was unusually and painfully slow. As you can see here, while HP advertises a print speed of 10 color pages per minute, I really doubt it lives up to that claim in the real world. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a color printer print this slow in the last 2 decades. Another substantial issue with this series of printers is the build quality. The panel gaps are uneven, several panels are slightly misaligned, and many of these panels almost appear to have been added on later after the rest of the printer was designed. And worst of all, the locking mechanism of the white panel on the front is very poorly designed. The panel keeps flopping open with the slightest amount of movement anywhere in the front. This amateurish mechanical design and poor build quality are just not things you expect from an HP printer. So should you get the HP Officejet Pro 8000 series printers? I honestly cannot recommend these to anyone looking for a printer for their home or home office. If you're looking to mainly print, scan, and copy documents in your home office, I recommend investing in an all-in-one laser printer like the HP LaserJet Pro M29. And if you're looking for an all-in-one printer for home uses, I'd recommend the HP Officejet 3830, which I recently reviewed. I'll leave links to both these printers below in case you're looking to buy one. Hope this review has been useful. If it has, please hit that like button and subscribe to stay tuned for more reviews, unboxings, and how-to videos. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.